Alright guys, so I decided it was time to show you how I make the base of all my amazing gummy bears, chocolates, what else did I make? Massage creams, lollipops. Everything comes from one single base, and this is how you make it. So first thing that we get is some high quality homegrown organic marijuana. This happens to be Space Booty. I believe this was grown in 2000, it was last year probably. I have them all labeled. This is about an ounce. You have to cure them and then you get all the terpenes. Very nice, very nice. I have about 5 different kinds that I have that I make the base from, but today I happened to grab Space Booty, so this is what we're having. So I have already taken the liberty of grinding about an ounce and a half into this very fine pulp, except for a couple of pieces. Um, But anyway, what we are going to do, and is very important to do before you do anything else, and there has been 2 times that I've actually forgotten to do this, and I've had to actually go back and start again. Unless you have like tons and tons and tons of weed, you definitely don't want to waste an ounce of weed, um, especially fine quality stuff like this. So we take it as a ground product and I am going to be putting it on a baking sheet. So I'm just going to dump it out and spread it out a little bit. All right, and we are going to be baking this at 220 to 225. So basically, just hot enough to get the active ingredients going. So it's like you're almost smoking it. So we're going to put this in here. The whole house is going to smell of this, by the way. So you want to pick your product well. So we're going to put it in here. I'm going to put a timer on. Timer. All right, for 20 minutes, we're set, and then we'll come back to this. All right, so another thing that you want to do is all of this is going to soak up the liquid. It's all extra. So I have learned to trim off the excess. To try and trim off the excess. Good scissors are key. These are good scissors, but I am cutting through quite a bit of gauze. Almost there. All right, here we go. All right, next step. This is pure, I put it away, but coconut oil. I have a really big thing of it, and I take out about 2.5 cups, and then we're gonna slowly warm this on the stove. Put it on really low heat once it actually goes into a liquid. Coconut oil is amazing. I actually spread out the extra all over my skin, and my hair. Um, but supper for what we're going to use to eat. So we're going to wait for this to warm up. Once it's liquid, we're going to take this and we're going to drop it in. Pro tip again, you want to use as small of a saucepan as possible because otherwise it's going to spread out. You want to immerse this as much as possible. So hopefully this is small enough. It's been a while since I did this. All right, let's wait for this. All right, here we go. Here's our little packet. It's going to float for now, but it will seep in there. We'll check on this. This is going to be about 7 hours, guys. 7 hours. So I usually start it in the evening and stay up late and get this done. All right, so I have been slow broiling this for about 3 hours now. Actually, it was a little bit too fast. It has colored a little bit more than I like. Usually it is a light green color, but I've got more of a darker amber color. Still fine, but I'm gonna just be careful that I do not pour the sediment that is on the bottom. So I'm gonna take this out for now. And I'm gonna put it back on our tray. It is still full of coconuts. And I'm going to freehand pour this into my little squares, and this is what I'm going to put in the fridge. And these are, I think it's quarter cup, so this is 1 cup per. And I use one of these as a base to either make my gummy bears. I can usually make probably about 40 to 1. So this definitely goes far. After I make this, I'm going to turn this off. This will last me for quite a long time. All right, so freehand pouring, here we go. Definitely don't want to burn. I'm using, oops, and I'm dripping silicone. A little bit of wastage. And again, this is a base for absolutely everything that I make. So once these are cool, I'll be able to use one to make cream, to make gummy bears, to make chocolate. All right, down to the last little bit. We're gonna add it. And this last little bit has a lot of sediment, so I'm gonna leave it on its own here. You can see right there how much sediment is there, and I'm gonna use that. All right, so there we go. I have 4, 8, 10. Pretty full thing and a bunch of sediment. We don't want that. I'm going to clean that out. And I am ready to put this in the fridge. Really important to put something underneath it so you can move it. Ah, it still spills just a little bit. Careful, careful, careful. And we're in. Yay. Minimal damage. So this, you definitely do not get rid of this. This is wonderful as a direct to skin pain cream. So this is going to harden up as soon as it gets a little bit cooler, and you can apply it directly to your skin, and then when you're done with it, I usually just trash it, but definitely not at the beginning. There is a lot of healing properties in there, and it is definitely one of my favorite after kind of throwaway things that isn't a throwaway thing. All right, I'm going to put this down. All right, thanks for watching, guys.